It is a pleasure to see you again on my CoinSeries channel. In the midst of XRP's latest, historic day, institutions are the key to a prosperous future because of the value they provide to the market. Several major deals and the XRP market report for the third quarter are covered in this video. Regarding this, I am really certain. So, I don't know why you're taking so long. If you want to stay in the loop, hit the like and subscribe buttons. If you want to talk about XRP, the two-way crypto channel is still the place to go. Your presence here is absolutely invaluable to me. The video is now available. To begin with, after Brad Garlinghouse gives his opinion, we can move on to the third quarter report, Grayscale, and, most crucially, the announcements of those exchange-traded funds. But as Brad notes, the market is making its intentions quite apparent. Institutional interest in XRP products is at an all-time high. At the same time that Bitwise Canary Funds and 21 shares filed an S1 for an XRP ETF this morning, Grayscale established an XRP trust and filed the necessary documentation to convert its tiny asset fund, which holds XRP, into an ETF. Consistently, the SEC has been defeated in the crypto war, and their credibility and reputation will be further damaged if they disregard the authority of the criminals. A lot may hinge on what happens in the next 4 or 5 days with the SEC. Brad is making the case that this product will experience strong demand, much like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Whether these also succeed to the same extent is an open question. Be that as it may, discussions have already started, and the paperwork is at the SEC door. Just so we're clear, an XRP ETF, Fidelity or Grayscale, is necessary for this to take place. But when you factor in market sentiment and, more crucially, the XRP Q3 market report, it's probably closer than previously. The SEC, in my view, cannot afford to disregard these. In our world, it is a matter of when, not if. Why? They are courting yet another Bitcoin arms race, and they are obviously not ready to come out on top. In my opinion, it is crucial. Take this one in Grayscale as an example. Plus, they announced an XRP trust in little over 2 months, and authorized investors who meet the requirements can apply now. Sorry, but it provides you a decent notion of their long-term objectives, because $2.2 million has been raised for it. Being one of the first assets to be invested in and valued only by the price of XRP, the Grayscale XRP Trust avoids the hassle of buying, storing, and protecting XRP directly. All of the trust's holdings will fluctuate in value based on the XRP market price that the company announced online. What we have here is an example of what I refer to as a Grayscale front-running market, when a product is introduced before the majority of competitors. Following today's market sell-off, we expect the share price, which has dropped along with XRP's price, will fall as well. The current bull market has also seen nothing out of the norm. As for next week, a fairly big shift is coming, in my opinion. The sell-off has been on my radar for the last 3 or 4 days. Give it a rest until next week. Meanwhile, chatter in the crypto world about an XRP exchange-traded fund is picking considerable steam. Assuming demand exists, it will likely fall in. There were 21 shares registered in the basic XRP trust this morning. That it's merely XRP is what makes it special. To me, this is of the utmost importance. Even before then, an XRP ETF could show up. It would be untruthful of me to ignore the fact that this does, unfortunately, lead to Solana's market becoming more concentrated. Being said that, it's not a horrible thing in the short term. For the time being, I think it's a positive thing, but where we stand in the future is up for discussion. In order to implement smart contracts, XRP, native smart contract capabilities, and the EVM side chain have all undergone extensive modifications. Furthermore, it will be essential to use different chains to integrate on XRP. When institutions and Wall Street begin to see XRP's potential, the XRP ledger will solidify its position as the go-to platform for financial market and asset transfers. For instance, Axilla will have the capability to connect 55 distinct blockchains. The most important thing is that there is a desire for it right now. When we talk about the importance of XRPL in connection to XRP and Ripple USD, a lot of people message me and say half-hearted things. When is the expected completion date? Truthfully, that is going to take place soon. The debut date is uncertain, but it appears to be getting closer every day. Actually, Tether is probably positioning itself as a key entrance point into the market. Renowned market makers such as B2, C2, and Key Rock will bolster liquidity, while independent reserves and CoinMina, also known as supported bits, stamp bits, or Moon Peer, will also play a role. It is astounding to me. We are aware that those partnerships have persisted with XRP for some time, and that they are substantial providers. These are going to connect completely and intrinsically if you look at the chain's evolution. Keep an eye on XRP because its transaction volume increased by 100% from one quarter to the next. Even if a lot of people think otherwise, burned XRP has increased by 21%, transaction costs have decreased by 32%, and closing prices are slightly higher than they were in Q2 and Q3 in relation to the value. Both the cost and the volume have been reduced by 27%. Overall, the Bitcoin market is far smaller. Just like mining, BitBoyX doesn't see retail happening anytime soon, which is in line with my earlier thoughts. Take a look at the 11% increase in wallet numbers. It tells a really encouraging story. It all comes down to whether or not retailers are coming for the long haul. What does it seem like from a price action standpoint after all that? Do you have any idea what the state of the market is? We are moving at a leisurely speed during our warm-up. Next week, particularly on Monday and Tuesday, there could be some positive momentum after a rather quiet weekend. Nonetheless, I am currently clinging to the 51-cent level, which is 10% higher than yesterday and actually 10% higher than the market as a whole. It would be great if XRP goes back to where it was before the election. Since markets are reducing risk, it may be a good time to rebalance your portfolio if you are highly leveraged or invested in companies with large profit margins. If President Trump makes a positive announcement over the weekend, the market might react positively. But if that doesn't materialize, we may expect much more. The positive news about Kamala Harris could cause the market to stay put or perhaps fall. This election will be significantly impacted by Bitcoin policy to that extent. Some people even go so far as to say you're totally crazy. I think that is spot on for where we are right now. Appreciating my video is a privilege. Click the subscribe button and then tell me what you think when you're done.